Live inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Reno Aces. The Grizzlies will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Braden Shipley, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. Pitch out, nothing doing. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So digging in now, Gary Cox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
A double play ball to second. 4. He's got it. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Shipley, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Cox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the 3-0. There's ball four.
Ball four.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Settling in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Brito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Morton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cox has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, left fielder, Daniel Robertson.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Kemp is there, and the side is retired. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert with no score. Tyler White will bat next. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So striding forward now, Derek Fisher. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Digging in now, Max Stassi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Into the box, number 68. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 68.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a soft liner to the left side, but foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Set to get his day started, Cesar Pulido, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Devin Marrero, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Polito, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in, Christopher Negron, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Striding into the box, Sierra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. A changeup over the inside corner. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Got him.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Striding in, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Kemp is off of first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Kemp rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fresno leads this one 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 50. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fisher is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Now batting, Jeff Mathis, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Brito. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Into the box, Ray Fuentes, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Grizzlies are out in front 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter. Tyler White comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Daniel Robertson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Grounded to third. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Standing in now, number 68. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Cesar Pulido. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Ready with the 3-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Pulido, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Fresno leads this one 2-0. So coming to the plate, Sierra. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Robertson is in pursuit. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Polito is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, Devin Marrero. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box now, Christopher Negron. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
In there, 1-1. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
In now, number 50. And she'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-0 home. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Two and one. Still only one out in the inning. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Breaking ball in for a strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brito. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, designated hitter, Raymond.
Digging in once again, Ray Fuentes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Mathis over at second. Brito at first. One gone. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Robertson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now to the plate, Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 10, Julian Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Look out. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. One out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robertson is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 68. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Tucker. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cesar Pulido.
Striding in once again, Cesar Pulido. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
third baseman, Devin Marrero.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bullet back up the middle. Cox will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Tyler White will bat next. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. TJ McFarland comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 31, TJ McFarland.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, Sierra. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Nope. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning stretch time coming up here in the desert, and we are tied 2-2. Mike Houseshield gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Mike Houseshield.
Ready to take his hacks again.
Chris thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Number 50 waits on deck. The 3-2 one more time. Count still full, 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Dero. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 pitch. Misses inside off the plate.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Nope, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now. Brito. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
to third. Davis has got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Reno leads it 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the Dominican-born right-hander Neftali Feliz who gets the call. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready once again, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Gary Cox will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now in the box, Ray Fuentes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Raymond Fuentes.
And the pitch. And this misses on the outside corner for strike one. The Grizzlies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Sierra over to his left, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Daniel Robertson.
So striding in, Daniel Robertson. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit on the ground to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 68.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 68. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. And that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
In now, Cesar Polito as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A runner on first with 2 away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Aces on top, 3-2. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 49.
Striding in to start the 9th, Yuli Gurriel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polito sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. In now, J.D. Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler White.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That misses. 2-0. White leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Max Stassi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Brito is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Reno Aces jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. T.J. McFarland claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 49 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Reno Aces. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.